check, 1, 2. Fuck a mumble rap.
Welcome back to Jolly's Rants. I'm Jolly the Patriotic Puppet, and here's your rant, baby. And today, we got some more meltdowns to cover. I love it. Oh man, these are so good. I just can't get enough. The cuppeth spilleth over of liberal tears, and we're here to slurp it up, baby. So grab your straw, hit that like button, and if you're a real patriot, make sure to hit subscribe. We're trying to make Muppets great again, if you know what I'm saying. All right, let's get into the first one. Whoa! Holy shit! What do we have here? Like, is this real? Is this a troll? I can't tell anymore. Oh boy. Oh, let's see what she's got. It's got to say. Oh boy. Check your pronouns.
And do you know how hard that is to know that? To go out there being myself? I don't even think I could be myself anymore. And what do you think that does to be in my community? That we can't even go out and be free anymore? Because all of you people, the ones who voted for that man, you are so emboldened now, aren't you?
Yep.
So emboldened to do and say what you want. Make people feel any way that you think that they should feel.
Yep. Nailed it.
This is a sad time. This is a very sad time.
Yeah. What the hell?
And I'm not going back.
Is this?
I won't.
Whoa. What the hell did I just watch? I'm honestly confused. I can't tell if this is a troll or not. I mean, if it is a troll, good job. I mean, and brilliant makeup, by the way. If it's not a troll, and if this is real, like this is a real person, I guess, that actually does their makeup like this? I mean, what the hell? You're worried about going out in public? You're kidding, right? You must be kidding. This is definitely mental illness on full display, folks. This is the type of people, I'm hoping does stay home, doesn't come out in public anymore. Because honestly, you're scaring the kids, bro, ma'am, sir, her, it, they, whatever the fuck. Oh, good lord. Man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, nice wardrobe, by the way. Nice hat. Let's tuck and roll. Next one.
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
All right, next on the list, we got ourselves a feminazi. And I believe she's a little upset about how we're going to get rid of the Department of Education and give it back to the states. So let's see what she, pronouns. Let's see what they, them has to say. I'm guessing she's a teacher or something, but let's check it out.
If you could point to one piece of evidence to convince me that the public school system has failed this country, it's the re-election of Donald Trump. We are a nation of uneducated, hate-filled people. So much of the nonsense that he pushed in his campaign required his followers to be uneducated, uninformed, and unwilling to do any research on the real facts and the real issues. Everyone else, smart enough and educated enough to know better, just hated half of this country so much that they didn't care. And Republicans will always know that they have the advantage with uneducated folks. In the next 4 years, you are going to see the most intentional, destructive, and systematic erosion of the public school system that you have ever seen. And Trumpism will thrive.
Yes.
I don't know how many times
Excellent.
I have tried to tell all of you during the course of this election that Republicans and Donald Trump do not care about revamping our public school system at all. I genuinely feel sorry for you if you believed and voted for him on the promise that he was going to make your child's school better. And he was going to make your child's educational experience better.
Oh, yeah?
He may have won the White House, but it will never, ever change the fact that 21% of U.S. American adults cannot read, and most of them voted for Donald Trump.
Well, you kind of self-owned yourself there, honey. Unfortunately for you. See, here's the problem. One, the colleges here, all the major universities, have have turned into indoctrination places, right? Where these students come in with fresh brains, they're ready to learn, they want to get their degrees, and then they end up in these classrooms where they're, getting spewed this BS of white privilege and the patriarchy and all this BS, and all these woke liberal teachers are shoving their indoctrination bullshit ideas into these people's heads, thinking that they're educated when they're actually being miseducated, right? And as far as fixing these public schools, I got news for you. We are not doing very well. China's beating us. Japan's beating us. I think we're like number 30 on the countries in the world. I mean, we got some of the dumbest kids we've ever had, right? And you're going to tell me over these last 4 years, things have gotten better for us, right? I don't think so. I mean, hell, they're getting rid of PE, physical education, which is a very important part of your life. Obviously, you skip that class, but, physical education is about keeping your body healthy, kind of important. So you don't turn into a fat blabbering idiot like this bitch. Let's go to the next one. Tuck and roll. Oh, snap. We got ourselves a possessor. I think The Exorcist is back. We got another sequel. Oh my goodness. Look at them eyes. I think we're about to be in for something here. Let's see what it's got to say. She, her, I don't know, pronouns, whatever. Let's see what they them has to say here. Whoa, wait a minute here. I thought she was actually going to say something intelligent or something at all. But instead she's doing some native chant. Oh boy. I think this has to do with the political spectacle that happened over in New Zealand. I'm going to go with the lefty talking point on this one and say you are cultural appropriating, right? You're a white girl. And this is saved for natives and Aborigine or whatever, Australian Aborigines maybe. I don't know. New Zealand, whatever. It's definitely not your culture. Definitely not. White girl. Check your white privilege and tuck and roll. Let's go to the next one. Here we go again, folks. Nose ring detected. We all know what that means. Got the oversized grandma glasses. Got a couple clues here on what we're going to hear. I'm guessing it's going to be some more BS rhetoric that gets spewed out of her liberal mouth, and I'm sure we're all in for a good laugh. So let's see what the cope is doing this time. Cope harder, and let's go. Let's see what you got to say.
Kamala, right?
Right.
Our lovely lady, our beautiful, lovely lady
I don't know about that.
Deserves to be in power. Okay.
She's
waiting. She's waiting.
Beautiful and lovely are not the words I would use to describe Kamala. Not at all. But keep going.
She's letting all of the FAFO Republicans, she's waiting for it to build and build and build so that all of the people who thought they really wanted to vote for Trump or who just recognized Trump's name, I heard that. I was like, So those people that if they do a recount or a revote or anything, right? Because they kind of have to. It's kind of crazy. Pennsylvania.
No, they don't. In fact, Trump did a landslide on all the swing states. So that's just not going to happen. But you can keep coping.
Is doing a recount. Anyway, so she's going to wait for MAGA to be like, wow, that really sucks. I should have paid the policy better. I don't think I would have voted for Trump had I known the things that I should have known before.
I haven't talked to one Trump voter that has had that type of reaction, right? Not one. In fact, every Trump voter that I talked to, which is quite a few, I got a lot of friends, they're all extremely happy and glad that MAGA is back, baby.
I scribbled in the bubble. So she's waiting for those people. So there's so many of them so that on January 5th, when she comes in on her horse and she's like, what's up, MFers? I'm here to take my throne. And she rolls up. You're not going to have that many insurrectionists. And you're going to have a lot of MAGA people going, oh my God, think whatever. Thank sweet baby Jesus that she's here. And we
Sure.
all go, I know.
No, we don't know, as a matter of fact. And by the way, I don't think Kamala will be riding up on any kind of white horse to save your day. In fact, the only thing I think she might do with a horse is some sexual favors in Tijuana. That's probably going to be her next job, because that's the only job she's good at. Just ask Slick Willie Brown. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure a job, if you know what I'm saying, BJ, is what got her in the place that she's at, as a matter of fact. Because it definitely ain't her credentials, it definitely ain't her skills, or her basic ability to talk. I mean, she's just a moron. I mean, did you not watch all of her interviews? I mean, I know you just tuned in to see Lizzo and Megan Thee Stallion twerk, but for real, when she actually talked, it was a bunch of blabbering nonsense. Anybody with 2 brain cells to rub together could figure out real quick that that bitch had no idea of what the fuck she was doing. All she knew was she was a plant done by the deep state that did nothing but follow the same directions that Joe Biden did. And I tell you what, honey, we ain't going for 4 more years of that crap. So thank God Trump won. Yeah, too big to rig, accept it. Let's go to the next one. Tuck and roll! Well, let's put our feet to the street and see what's going on out there in crazy land. I'm sure there's some protesters that got something to say about MAGA, and I'm guessing this lady right here is definitely one of them. Oh, this ought to be good. Let's hit it and see what she's got.
What are you screaming?
Regulate ejaculations. Abortions only are a result of unintended pregnancies that are a result of unregulated ejaculations. You want to regulate my bodily system? We're going to regulate yours. Fair is fair.
What are you?
Whoa! Fair is... Wait, what? Regulate my what? What are you going to do? Honey, you're not going anywhere near my genitalia, okay? As a matter of fact, I got a 45 locked and loaded to make sure that doesn't happen. You know what the problem here is, folks? The problem is feminism. They, indoctrinated these women to go out and just use their bodies as much as they want, sleep with whoever they want, try to be like men, basically. And it's fucked up, not one, but maybe, 2 or 3 different generations now that bought into the bullshit. And once they got, birth control, they, they kind of went wild, right? You remember the sexual revolution back in the 70s. And this is the spillover from it, okay? So these women, they got their government paid systems where they can collect welfare, get extra money for having kids, maybe, soak up some of that child support if daddy's willing to pay. But they have the option of closing their legs. Did you ever think of that? Did you ever think of that possible option? Maybe wait till marriage, or at least until you're in a committed relationship. I mean, for fuck's sake. So you're telling me that cutting off a man's wee-wee, or pinching it off, or tying a rubber band, I'm not quite sure how you're going to stop ejaculations, but especially with porn and how free and easy that is nowadays. But I don't think you're stopping nothing, honey. Wow. Talk about, straight up mental illness. This woman's definitely got some deep-seated issues, and I'm guessing her man left her a long time ago. If he ever was there in the first place. Wow! Good one, feminazi, but no thanks. We're going to go ahead and tuck and roll, bitch! Next one.
I am a nasty woman.
So this young lady, she seems like she could be nice, right? No nose ring detected. No face tattoos, no oversized grandma glasses. It looks like her hair is the right color, or at least her natural color. So, this should be fine, right? I don't know. I guess we're going to find out. Let's see what she's got to say.
What's been proven over the last couple weeks is that rich, white, arrogant men continue somehow to beat their more competent, talented black opponents. Okay?
Wait, what?
And people say racism is not real.
Oh, it's real. You just did it. You literally made a racist statement against white people. Do you not hear yourself? What the fuck?
There's a reason that black people say they need to work 3 times harder to be in the high positions that white people are in. Okay?
They may say that, but it's bullshit. that there's no such thing as making another race of person have to work 3 times harder to get the same thing that another race has to work for. That is just stupid. All right, but yeah, let's continue.
Why the fuck was Kamala able to fucking lose to Donald Trump, who has 34 felonies and is a fascist? When she doesn't
Once again, CNN talking points. You really need to turn it off.
have any felonies, she is 100 times more qualified. And she
Please do tell me, what are her qualifications? I'll wait.
actually conveyed a sense of hope and inspiration. Why the fuck was Jake Paul able to take advantage of a 58-year-old black man, living legend,
What?
for money?
Huh?
Yeah. I think
Are you fucking kidding me right now? All right, let me give you a little inside baseball on the Tyson-Paul fight, okay? 1, it was probably scripted. 2, it was a joke. 3, take home for Mike Tyson for 8 rounds, 2 minutes each. So for 16 minutes, roughly, of his time in the ring, he made $20 million. That's not including like promotions and other stuff like that. The actual take-home pay, the purse for winning that fight, was $20 million. That's over $1 million per minute. All right? I don't think he's oppressed. I don't think he's, I think he got off pretty good in that fight. Now, granted, I think Jake Paul made a little more, right? But he's the one that, technically set up the fight, did all the promotion and stuff. I mean, it's these fucking people, they are so just indulged in their own bullshit. It's literally spilling out their eyeballs. Unbelievable. Oh, you got issues, honey. And I really hope someday you can wake the fuck up and realize it's not racism like you think it is. In fact, we didn't have racism. He's even a talking point until recently, when all you fucktards started deciding that the white people are the ones creating all your problems. When all you do is listen to CNN and MSDNC talking points and listen to that shit and then regurgitate it in your fellow feminazis' ears for them to go spew on their stupid TikToks. Tuck and roll, bitch! Let's go to the one more. And last one for the video. I thought we'd have ourselves a little laugh and check in on old Rosie O'Donnell. And let's see how... Oh, good Lord. I mean, I haven't seen her in a while, but she looks like she's aged about 50 years in the last 2 or 3 or whatever it's been. Good. Oh my God. Wow. Yikes. I mean, she was ugly before, but ooh, wow. Oh boy. Well, I'm sure she's got something extremely intelligent to tell us. So let's see what it is. Let's go.
Totally Julie Andrews. That is 100% Julie Andrews.
Huh?
Here's the scar right there on the back.
What?
Oh my God, this is the best moment of the last freaking 14 days or whatever number we're on. Please, everyone. Believe. You know what? Julie Andrews lives. TikTok, you don't stop.
TikTok, you don't stop. Rosie, you got a cold sore or herpes on your lip. Might want to pick at that a little bit. Oh boy. Yikes. Woo! Okay, so I went and looked at her TikTok, unfortunately. Get a little more context of what the fuck she's talking about. But I guess she's got these squirrels that come to her house, and she puts nuts out for them, and she thinks one of them was Julie Andrews. Not crazy at all. No. No signs of mental illness here, folks. No, yeah, Rosie's doing just fine. Yep, you could tell. I'm thinking Trump's fat pig remarks that he made a few years back have really taken its toll. And so has Father Time. Good Lord. Oh, wow. I'm glad you're so irrelevant now that nobody gives a fuck. And keep on TikToking, bitch. Nobody cares. Feed your squirrels. And we're going to tuck and roll. Well, that's it for this round of liberal meltdowns, my friends. I hope you guys had a great time. Hope you got some laughs. And make sure to check out all these other videos I've been doing. I'm going to keep cranking them out because you guys love them. And you say, hey, Jolly, this place is This is the funniest channel I've seen in a long time. And these videos are great. And all you guys are subscribing, especially you ones that first find this content, which is awesome because we need to make Muppets great again. And I need your help to boost this channel. So please hit that like button, hit the comment, maybe make a little comment on there if you would, please. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And if you're really feeling spunky, show these videos to a friend and let them have a few laughs as well. All right, guys? Appreciate all the love. Appreciate all the subs. You guys are awesome. Let's keep pushing and keep going, and let's make America great again. And at the same time, let's make Muppets great again, too. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Tuck and roll, and let the liberal tears flow. All right. See you around. Rosie, man. Rosie. Use some makeup on your next TikTok, please. Yuck.